Good morning and welcome to Word Power. I'm so excited to be here with you again today. And this is another exciting day. Wherever you're watching, wherever you're listening, wherever you're tuning in from, thank you so much for taking out some time and carving out of your time out of this busy day to be together. Welcome again to Word Power. Well, I'm so excited to have you this morning. I'm so excited to be here with you today. You already know that today is Saturday morning. It's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you know what time it is. It's Word Power time. Every single week, we'll have a word of the week, and Word Power is spiritual development for the rest of us, but it's empowerment for all of us. And I'm so excited to be able to share with you my new website. So please go check out my new website, builttothrive.me. I need your feedback. I need your encouragement. And I need you to check it out. If you're watching on Instagram, what's up this morning on Instagram? R.E. Robinson 72. Good morning, R.E. Robinson. And it's so good to see you this morning. So I want you to know today, the word of the week is success. And we're going to be talking about success and the reality that success gives to each of us and that each of us can be successful. Again, I'm your host, Dr. Julian Johnson, and it's a pleasure to be with each of you this morning. Now, I'm praying for you, praying for your company, praying for wherever you are this morning, wherever you may be. And I also want to let you know that the word of this week comes from Psalm 138, verse 7, which says, "Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. You stretch out your hand against the anger of my foes, and with your right hand, you save me." Now, I would suggest to you today that there are many people who are dealing with a lot of different issues, a lot of different foes. There's a man that I came up with me yesterday. I was at work, and he was sharing with me that he wanted to experience something new and something great. But he said, "Julian, man," he said, "man, I have hit the wall. I've hit the wall personally. I've hit the wall professionally. And most of all, I've hit the wall emotionally." So as we talked by the elevator for a little while, he was sharing with me his experience about what it's like to have a good face as a leader, what it's like to see the reality of his own leadership experiences. And then the issue is, how does he move forward? Now, I would suggest to you that there are some people who have some personal and emotional walls, and there's some people who have some challenges with what's going on in their own life at this moment. So currently, there's a lot of people who have walls up. They have walls up for challenge, walls up for difficulty, walls up with moments of personal experience. And there are a lot of people who have some different challenges. And if you have challenges, you came to the right place today because it's time to get over the wall. Now, I am not one of those extreme race people that climb all these walls, but I do know about climbing over personal walls, and I'm going to tell you about that today. So, my first question for you is, who made the wall? Who made the wall in the first place? There's some people who have personal walls up, some people have bigger challenges up and big problems, but who made the wall in the first place? There's some people who dealing with all kind of crazy stuff, all kind of different issues, all kind of different emotions. And some of you mad that you can't find love, mad that you're in a bad relationship, and mad about what happened last night because you got your walls up. So just the other week, I took this group out of people out, and we talked for a little while. And in this group, the person said, "I don't like when people talk to me that I don't know." I said, "Well, sister, if you don't like that, don't be mad that you can't find love. That's your fault. It's a wall that you put up." And some people have many walls up for a lot of different reasons. I'd like to share with you that as many times as the people put up personal emotional walls, what are some personal or emotional walls that you've put up? So put it in the chat. Put it in the chat that you dealing with. What's up, Karsten? What's up, Kimon? I see we got people from Kansas and Missouri and all over in South Florida area this morning. So wherever you're watching from, please put it on today. So what are some personal or emotional walls that have emerged in your life over the pandemic? I think for me, just trying to figure out the new normal, what it's like to be a dad in this time, what it's like to be a husband at this time. It's not necessarily a bad thing, and walls are not always bad. If you didn't have walls, your house would fall down. So don't be mad at the walls. But I would suggest to you that there are just as many successes and opportunities that you have with having a wall. I mean, everybody has an opportunity for success. But I do have to tell you the truth today that there's always one more wall. And I'm gonna tell you, Kimon, that's one of my fears as well. I think another one of mine is the fear of not being relevant and not being perceived as relevant. I always want to be relevant. But I'm gonna tell you today, there are many successes and opportunities, but there's always another wall. So I'm telling you that until you die, there's always going to be something that you're going to have to grow through and learn from and experience. If you don't experience this stuff, you will be dead. And I'm going to tell you today that there's always another step in the path of progress. Now, a lot of people look at different people differently. And in my own family, you have an autistic nephew. His name is Justin. He's a very unique guy. He likes to have fun. He watches his cartoons. But I've learned from him the opportunity to enjoy the different stages of life. Man, he's taught me to laugh at stuff, taught me how to have a good time, but also to enjoy the moment. He enjoys the moment more than anybody else. Has big, huge smile and grin, everything like that. I want you to know that there's always another step in the path of progress, though. But the step in the path of progress is something that we have created that's a falsehood. And I want to take that down today. We're going to pull down a stronghold in your mind mentally today. And that falsehood that we're going to pull down today starts with this. Practice makes, and put in the chat what practice makes. All right. Practice usually makes what? And people usually say perfect, right? But there's something that happened to me when I was a young kid watching, I have these PBS specials where they have these infomercials and trying to sell these videos and all that stuff like that. But Les Brown said practice makes improvement. And I'm going to tell you that you can check out some improvement that I've made lately by going to my new website, www.builttothrive.me. Check out my new website. Send me a message. Let's connect. I look forward to connecting and hearing your story. I had some amazing things happen to me in the last couple of weeks, and it's been really exciting to see what can happen when we just attempt to make small successes, improvements. Now, here's the thing, Carson. Check this out, man. This one's for you. You define what success is for you. Now, when we look at people, we really want other people to define what success is for us. Success for a lot of people is having the job of a lifetime. Success is having the marriage of a lifetime. Success is having a lot of different things. But what is success? I would say that success is, that's right, people say practice makes perfect. But what is success? And I want to share with you an expanded view of what success is. And success is getting out of the bed in the morning. A lot of people think that that's a small task, but there's a lot of people who can't do it and a lot of people who don't want to do it. A lot of people are defeated and discouraged. Success is starting a business. That means, yes, effort and trying. Success is finishing your education, finishing what you started. Success is finishing a project. I would like to tell you that success also is reading a book. Yes, success is reading a book. How many of you have started something but have not finished it? Success is speaking up for yourself. Some of you have allowed the wall of defeat, the wall of personal insecurity to eclipse your own personal value, and you don't speak up for yourself. And it's time for you to speak up for yourself in your marriage, speak up for yourself at work, speak up for yourself out in the street. No, you are of value. You are a person that's important. And success is also exercise. Now, I would suggest to you that a lot of people are afraid to kind of go forward. And I'm going to share with you just after the break 3 tips to success to help to bring you over your personal wall. We'll be right back after these messages.
Our fight against coronavirus isn't over. We still have to slow the spread and do our part. Let's wear face masks in public. Stay 6 feet or more from others. Follow state and local guidelines. Wash our hands frequently. And stay home when we feel safe. For ourselves, for our loved ones, for our future. Let's move forward together. Learn more at coronavirus.gov.
So every week we have the network, which is an opportunity to find connections, gain community, and experience the compassion. Please go back to this past week's with Gamal Alexander, where he talks about overcoming grief by telling your story. Then please check out Built to Thrive on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And what's up, UNCF? Good to see you, UNCF, this morning. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. And also, I want to let you know on Instagram, Built to Thrive, Twitter, Built to Thrive, Facebook, Built to Thrive Facebook group. So please join that group. Some great things coming up. And also on YouTube, Built to Thrive. So I just also want to share with you, Finding Your Purpose is on YouTube, but please go to my new website, www.builttothrive.me. You'll get all this information. That's Built to Thrive, builttothrive.me/free for a very free offer I'd like to give to you. So we're back talking about the fact that success is defined in different ways for a lot of us. And I think a lot of people have allowed others to define success for us. But guess what? You define what success is for yourself. So here they are. Don't close your eyes. Don't blink. Here they're coming quick. 3 steps to success and getting over your personal wall. Are you ready for them? 3 steps to success. What's up? What's up, Jaquanda? Good to see you. 3 steps to success and getting over your personal wall. And here they are. Number 1, skill. Listen, all of us need some skill in order to get over the personal walls. Some of us think that we have it all together, that we don't need any help. But guess what? I have about 3 or 4 people who are mentoring me and telling me different aspects that I need to do. Someone's mentoring me in the area of personal development. Another one's mentoring me in an area of business development. Another one's mentoring me in another area of spiritual development. You got to have some skill. And then you got to ask yourself some questions. What do you need to learn? What's up, UNCF.NAC? It's so good to see you. Please hit me up. I want to talk with you and connect with you. What do you need to learn? And who do you need to learn from? There's some people who think they have it all together. They think they know everything. But you got to be willing. Success for me is starting where I am and then taking a step further. Thank you, honey. That was a great one, Melissa, about taking a step further. What do you need to learn and then taking it a step further? And then number 2, you got to have a sheer will. Everybody is not going to like what you're doing at first, but you got to have some sheer determination and don't back down. You believe in yourself. You are confident. You're victorious. You are strong. There's somebody that believes in you. And if nobody believes in you, I do. Send me a message because I'd love to connect with you at my new website, builttothrive.me. And then finally, time. Guess what? The wall is coming down with time. I look at myself sometimes as one of those lumberjacks, those guys who have these big saws, these big chainsaws, and it takes them a while to get this tree down, but they're going to knock it down one piece at a time. The other thing is you got to embrace the gift of time. And the fact is that this gift of time, you can only do so much in a day. So plan it out. You got to plan out your day. My wife is a specialist of this. She has a list and a chart for everything. And it's really cool that she has it most of the time, but sometimes she got a list for everything. But at any rate, the reality for all of us is that we have a gift of time. We all have 24 hours a day, 168 hours a week. We all have the same amount of time, but we have to do something with our time to knock down our wall. And then finally, don't let others talk you out of getting over the wall. There's so many people who are afraid to get over the wall because they're scared of what's on the other side. The boogeyman is not on the other side of the wall. What you will find once you go over the wall, what you will find once you do your best, what you will find is a crowd of people cheering you on. It may not look like with pom-poms and in a stadium filled with people, but there are people that are planned by God providentially to help you to be successful. I want to remind you of our text for today, which comes from Psalm 138, verse 3. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. You stretch out your hand against the anger of my foes. With your right hand, you save me. Please, 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 for more encouragement, for more development, for more inspiration, please go to my new website, www.builttothrive.me. That's where I share with you some things that are going on with me, some things I have to offer to you, but most of all, an opportunity for us to connect. Thank you again for your investment of time today. And thank you again for being a part of this encounter, this new experience every single Saturday morning. Just as a reminder, how do we get over the wall? Number 1, we got to wake up in the morning, get out of bed. be willing to finish your education or finish a project. And then how do we get through success? We do some skill work, some skill development. What do you need to learn? We have some sheer will, some determination. We don't back down. And then time. We let time take its course. Instead of trying to rush stuff, the wall wasn't built in a day. You can certainly take down a whole lot of walls, but I would suggest to you, your success is going to be built one day at a time. Be good to yourself, and I'll see you the next time by God's grace. I hope you have a great week and have a safe, great Labor Day weekend. Please remember to check out my website, www.builttothrive.me. Please send me a message. Give me some feedback. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again. I hope you have a great and blessed, and most of all, a safe Labor Day weekend.